Hello everyone, it's currently 29.5 degrees today, and this is going to be the first time I've cranked up my car in a while. Currently, we're just trying to get it to stop leaking oil and all the fluids. We're trying to figure out what it is first. We got a little leak on the rear end gear, and then we have another leak on the. We think it's coming from the transmission and maybe the heads, not the heads, but on the valve cover. So I'm gonna start getting done some work with it a little bit. Go check it out. We have new. It doesn't come up good. Anyway, we have new keychain fobs or keychain attachments with the brand logo on it, which is pretty nice. All right. Well, that wasn't nice. Cranked that first round though, that's pretty good. What the heck is that noise? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh crap, everything's falling. Whoa. Yeah, I need to replace some of the bushings because it's got a horrible bunch of racket going on. Alright, let's flip it around, take it to the garage. Currently, I've been driving the Focus around just to save money on gas, and I need to work on the Camaro, so it's just the Winter Warrior right now. It's getting the job done, I'll give it that. I've crashed it once because a deer jumped out in front of me. Lost control of it after I hit the brakes. It was wet. It was in a curve too, and I somehow got lucky and I drifted it through the curve. Somehow, being front wheel drive, and I didn't even go off the side of the hill. Oh man, it's freaking cold out here. The temperature's not bad, it's just the wind chill. It's freezing. Cool, I'm gonna be doing a new, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna be doing a new series with Dalton, which is the person I was going to be going to his house. I'm not sure if I was still going to go. I'll have to call and make sure it's okay and he's good and everything. Man, it's pretty cold. This year, we're going to get him. I'm going to help get him started in drag racing, and I want to start drag racing my car on the Fridays, and then race the junior dragster on the weekends during the points races and stuff. And I'll be recording most of it. So far, he's never had any experience with drag racing except maybe video games and stuff. And I'm the only one that has any experience. As you can see from over there, my dad's Camaro, his Camaro. And the current dragster that we're working on getting it up and running. Which that will probably be in the videos. Whew. But I have a bunch of work to get done to the my Camaro. All right, let's try this again. Oh, that does not sound good. It cranks just fine. It's just, oh man, I can't see nothing. I need to clean it. Oh crap. We're up. Okay. Alright. Brakes haven't been. It's winter, so the brakes are sitting. It's not very good right now. So yeah, this is how I have to get it up here. Alright, that looks good. Oh, I need to bring it over some more. Okay. Oh, not really much. I don't have much room to play with. Alright. I hate doing stuff like this by myself. Okay. And currently I am running this car park. All right, let's try this again. Currently, this car is being run. Oh, great. Smell the fume. Oh, shoot. Anyway, it works. It has no water in it. Has no water. I'm just gonna let that kind of air out. Has no fluid in the rear end. And I think that's about it. The rear end is just put on there loosely. Okay. Okay, so here's the backstory behind it. My dad saw it. Let me move these. One hand, it's not easy, these things are heavy. Well, anyway, my dad saw the car on Craigslist. And this was the time high school was coming around and I needed a car. Which was awesome because it's a Camaro. Which is pretty cool. But then he saw it went off, so that was it. And then on the way to my high school, we noticed that this was the car that we were pretty sure that this is the car that we've been seeing in the pictures. And apparently it was at one of my relatives' house, which was pretty cool. So anyway, long story short, we ended up buying it for $1,000. And then we took it home. Well, we had a stop, and we ended up pulling out another family member's house, and the freeze plug was busted out. So we had to take it back and bring it home on a trailer. But as you can see, it's not the prettiest in the world. From far away, it looks pretty good. The closer you get, it's not the best. It's not in the best condition. The fog lights are busted, but they don't work. And it's got some, I don't know what you call that, some pivots in there. And one of the ugliest parts on it is the dash. It needs a new dash. I have the new dash in the basement right now. We're just waiting until the summer to put it on. And it's got a dent right there on the side of the fender. And it just needed a bunch of work to get up and running. And now we're just doing some maintenance to get it, because it has some leaks, and we're just going to try to fix those first. And it needs a new top. It really does need a new top. The problem was the owners, they stopped caring for it, stopped taking care of it. So they let their cats get on top of it, and it kept stretching it out. Now it's left with that. And this window I've been working on constantly, and I kind of gave up on it, but it's, what? No, it's a driver's side window. But it's lowered because the people that put it in, or fix it or whatever, put the new motor or whatever, they left it loose. They left all the, okay, they didn't even put it back together like it should have been with the bolts. They just zip tied it. So it was loose, and it just wore away on the fiberglass door. And so now it sits lower, which I'm either going to have to buy a new door or figure out a way to fix it. So now water gets in it every time I'm driving it, which was a pain in the butt. And it needs a bunch of work. It's not the best car in the world, but it's a nice car. I love it. Honestly, love it more than anything. It has 2,700 miles, 270,000 miles on it, which is quite a bit. But I do need a new top, which is going to be expensive for me to do. And you see right there it was cut, but back here, this is why I don't want to get a new paint job yet, which I have it all planned out with my dad. Right there, I don't know if you can see it, but somebody has knifed it. There, you can kind of see it like that right there. Not really, but anyway, someone knifed it. So, which is why I'm waiting till after high school to get it painted, or maybe earlier, but since I have the Focus now, I'm not going to be driving this thing as much. I'm going to be mainly driving the Focus. Well, no, not really. For the winter, I'm mainly going to be driving the Focus. And this will probably, once I get this thing up and nice, if we get it painted, it probably won't be going to school too often. Because we did have a little while where people thought it was funny to start keying people's cars. And I don't care for that. I do not want that to happen to my baby. And then we keyed nice cars. And I can't see, but this car has been keyed before. That's just probably, I don't know what that is. But if you come onto this other side, it's been keyed. See right there. There's some more. There. It's been to heck and back. I'll give it that. But it's a lover. I love it. And I'll be doing some more. Me and Dalton will be doing some more racing videos with it. Getting started up and everything, working on it, get it finished this winter. With my new job, I haven't had much time to work on it, so I have to do it every now and then, into any chance I get. So it's here in January, just after New Year, January the 2nd or 3rd. And, well, 3rd. This is January the 3rd. And it hasn't really been getting worked on. All we've done so far was drained out the antifreeze and the rear end, and checked out up under the transmission for leaks. There's a bunch of work to do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, well, she's going up. I'm gonna have to call Dalton later, see if he still needs any help. Because we were going to record a video for him. I'm not sure what kind of video. I was gonna help him out, because he's gonna do a bunch of helping me out. And he was going to go to a college class to pay for his class, some other classes he wanted to take. And his heat pump, stopped working in the car. So it was absolutely cold in there. So I was going to come over to his house and help him out with it, instead of working on the video most likely. But then I started feeling bad this morning. I started feeling sick. It looks like we might have had a leak. So I ended up not helping him. So after I get this done, I'm probably going to go back and help him. I'm going to call him, see if he still needs any help, and help him out. That's after I get this stuff done. Alright. Well, this is the underside. As you can see right here, that's all that crap on the mufflers from the transmission. It's very wet, but you can see right here the rear end, it's got a little drip to it. All through here, it's a little wet. All from the transmission. All from the transmission. All this right here, from the transmission, well, pretty sure of it. And then all up here is from oil. I don't know if you can hear the wind out there, but it's pretty bad. Anyway. Okay, well, I got the valve cover off. Not the valve cover, but the rear end cover off. And, of course, it starts to drain again. And I'm definitely not going to be able to reuse this again, the gasket anymore. It's ripped. So I got to go and get some kind of something to scrape it off. Scrape the rest of that off, and then I'm probably not going to do the valve cover, since I'm going to try to help Dalton out and go and get going to help him out with us. Heater, I don't know, heater coil, I can't remember what it was, because he needs that to go to work. Anyway, all right, well, I'm going to go inside and heat my hands up again for the second time, and I'm going to have to get the logbook. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, well, my dad just called me and interrupted that video a little bit, and I need to go into the trailer and get the logbook for the junior and figure out how many passes I have on the motor this last season, because it's going to be my last season in the junior. So we didn't really get too much out of it. Everything kept breaking, and we had to fix everything again. Okay, as you can see right here, this stuff right here, that's antifreeze. Because well, we both left the radiator cap loose, and it kind of blew right out there at the door when we were trying to get in the first time. And of course, I took it out to put some gas in and everything. It never blew then, luckily. Luckily, it blew right there. But as you can see, it's very nasty under here. It needs some work. Get that fixed and clean it up. Here you can see all this rust on the floor. Ooh, see all that crap right there? Oil or transmission fluid, one or the other. But right here, We need to get a new floor pan back here. I'm trying to find one right now. All right. Well, so I called Dalton. Might as well start working on getting this thing out. But I called, let's see how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 bolts. Okay. So I called Dalton and, well, got in touch with him. And he still needs my help. We haven't been able to, okay, never mind. He's going to need my help with this. So after I finish this, I'm going to go over and try to help him out and see how that ends up. Because if he wants, he's got to go work tomorrow, today, so he can't really do that if his car's cold like that. Anyway, all right, better get started on this as soon as possible. Then I'll be going over to his house. Well, after I figure out how many passes I have on the junior motor. All right, see y'all in a little bit. Okay, so here's the juniors. Can't really see much. Oh, now that I think about it, I got to get the new decal, which you can't see. It's too dark. There she is. The first ever Rat Rod Junior dragster. Yeah, this thing broke, let's see, 5 out of, I don't know how many races we had. But about every other race, the freaking motor broke. So that was a pain in the butt. Let's see, is this problem on the Jags? Yep. New year, new motor. Let's see here. That's it. Now I'm supposed to see this. Oh, oh crap, very private information. Yeah, I stopped logging them because it was near the end of the year, so I kept the time slips though. All right, now I gotta figure that out. Oh, this is the trailer. Oh, now I'll give you a little bit more of the info on the bathroom and stuff later. I'll make another video for that. All right. Let's go. It's a little cold. Alright, well, of course, not like I dropped the book. Well, I dropped some of the time slips out of it, but you can see right here, this last pass was from September, I think. Yeah, September 5th. Then we went a total of 2 months without racing because we were waiting on the motor to get back, and that's when I started racing the Camaro. And see right there, all the way to October 27, which was the Junior Dragster Shootout, which this right here was a Friday, because the next one's, this is 10/27. I think this was the Pro Tree. Then the next day, which was the big race, got down to the semifinals. Let's see, yeah, which one was it that I lost to? I screwed up badly. Let's see, which one was it? This one? No, it wasn't red light, it was this one. Yeah, I was in the right lane this time. 060, that was my worst light of the day, too. Yeah, I just gave it to him. I screwed up because I started getting nervous. I can't remember. And I gave it to him. Oh, and I broke out, too. 789. Which is 81.27 miles an hour. Which I'm getting the Camaro so close to it. I'm running 79 miles an hour. No, 78, I think. 78 miles an hour on the car now. And all we've done to the car was change the rear end gear from a 273 to a 373. And that's it. No, it's not really cold air intake, actual cold air intake, but anyway. And that's pretty much it. We took out the air compressor because it was going bad and we didn't feel like paying money at the time to get it fixed. So we just put a bypass pulley on it now, so which it makes more horsepower. Anyway, I better get back to work and get the stuff done. Okay, well, look at that cleanness right there. Look at that. It's all clean now. Got the gasket off. Yep, and that's the Richmond gear change. And of course, this is not the original rear end. This is a rear end from a Trans Am that we got. No, that we didn't get, but we bought the rear end from it because the bearing went out and the axle, and it shunked the axle pretty bad. That axle's gone, and of course it's still dripping, so I ended up getting the other tub that we had of the rear end fluid and put it in there. But it's done now, and then of course now we have a total. Okay, I figured out we had a total of exactly 50. So right here. Okay, so we need to take out, replace the gas or the seal of the timing belt. I mean the timing Anyway, but we have to take out the oil pan right here. But it's right there. So instead of having to do that, we're just going to wing it and replace something else. Place it inside the... Instead of having to take this out, because we have to loosen up the oil pan, which would mess up the gasket, and we don't care to do that. But in here, we're thinking it's the seal for in here of the transmission that's leaking. Anyway, right now, oh, better get my tools so I can clean them off. All right, I'll put you like that so you can see me. Right now, I need a clean. Dang it, I can't get my mind straight now because I'm almost done and I need to go help Dalton out, and I'm about to do that. Now I got to take out the exhaust pipe of the Junior dragster, the Junior. So to get that fixed, has it cracked around the edge. It's titanium. We're going to take it to a friend, Howie. He works at, never mind, I'm not going to say that stuff. Anyway, he's going to weld it up for us. Yeah, because he's done all the welding to that car, because it's needed a bunch of welding to get that car right. To the Junior. To the bars and stuff, because it's been a pain in the butt, I'll tell you what. Anyway, alright. Crap, what do I need? Alright, I need one of these. Okay, I completely forgot about the computer being hooked up to it. So now I gotta figure out. No, now, I don't want to take it off, but I'm going to have to. And I can't find my freaking set. It's not in here, so how the heck am I going to take that? Shoot. Man. It's not going to be in here, nope. What I have to do is take off these 4 bolts, rip it off, and I think that's copper behind it, and then I'm going to take this off somehow. Alright. Alright. So that's what the inside of it looks like, which you can't really see from here at all. And here's the ghost plate. Anyway, titanium's light, very light. This is heavier than I thought it was going to be honest. Oh man, I can't feel my left hand anymore because I've been using that hand to hold the exhaust pipe steady while sealing in it. Tell you what, there's nothing like breaking something loose in the cold, because that sure does hurt. Especially when you hit it. Oh man, that hurt. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get ready, and then I'm going to go to Dawn's house. Alright, see you then. Alright, so here's the Focus. It's in a lot better condition, but I haven't cleaned this thing in a while, so I mean, usually I keep this thing, try to keep this thing as clean as the Camaro. It's time to crank it up. Of course, I'm not a big fan of the Focus, but it's a good gas mileage car. Anyway, here we go. A lot better than I thought. Alright, here we go. We're off to Dawn's house. Well, I'm at Dawn's house now, here with a 350Z. Here we go, a little bit of the engine. Well, if we get this done, we're probably going to go to Best Buy later and check out a camera. 360 view camera. And right now, we're just going to do a bunch of BSing right now. Alright. Alright, just got back from O'Reilly's, bought the new replacement blower motor for it. Now this is the new one. Oh, I don't know what happened to the old one. I guess he took it out. Anyway, and after we went to a scrap yard and a bunch of BS later, we went to O'Reilly's instead and got that. So alright, I guess we're about to find out if it actually works or not. Alright.